Hello everyone, it's the Alchemical Crafter here. I thought today I'd play with my jelly plates. I have two sizes, the 5x7 and the 8x10. I've already pulled them out of their packaging. And I'm going to be playing with various colors of Liquitex Basics acrylic. And also, this is older brand that I use, the Master's Touch acrylic. So it's going to be a mixture of all those. And I'm just going to replenish my stock. I'm going to try different methods. It's been a while since I've done this, so we'll see how much I remember. So I'm just going to do a basic to get started on both of these. Do any of you remember playing with finger paints in like kindergarten or grade school? Playing with jelly plates, it just makes me think of that. I absolutely love it. Brings out the kid in me. You'll probably hear my dogs barking from time to time because they're playing right now and having a good time. Who doesn't like to have a good time? I think I got a new, I got this from Goodwill. It's just a placemat, but I really liked it. So I'm going to try, I think maybe that side, I'm going to try and get a pull on this. You know, I'll just, since that's laying there, we might as well just do a little bit there. Oh, that's cool looking. I like that. And I'm going to do something else on, actually, I don't think I am going to do anything else on this side. That's kind of cool, actually. I'm going to say actually many times. I am going to do this. My, one of my little baskets for like camper baskets for laundry, it fell apart. And so I just continued letting it fall apart. I'm going to put this imprint on this one as well. I probably could have done that better, but the thing about Gelli Prints, you got to be patient. Am I a patient person? No. But if I put the paint on now, it's just going to smear, and I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to be patient. But I won't make you be patient. I'll probably speed through this. But now's the waiting game again. My chair's making squeaky noises. Sometimes I struggle trying to figure out what to talk about. But I'll probably speak through this part anyway, so. I do like how I know that I got some blue over here that it bled into that, so it might give extra images. I'm really glad I got that. I love, two of my favorite things in the crafting are teardrops, basically any water effects, and bubbles. Teardrops and bubbles. So I was really happy to find this. I'm going to roll the yellow first and use the same, I'm going to use my small roller and then use the same roller over here. Oops, getting my table dirty. That is not supposed to happen. Oh no, I'm out of baby wipes. Okay, I got another bag somewhere. Okay. This one looks dry enough. The purple isn't. So I guess we'll do this one first. That is a bright orange. Definitely not enough. Okay, small rollers on big plate do not work. So we're gonna do this. I haven't had this big plate long. I have had the small one forever. I highly advise, if you ever get into jelly printing, to do the small first and then grow from there. It's easier to learn on the small than it is the large. That isn't a vibrant orange anymore. That's it. And I switched to these because these were, I don't remember why, but I was really hoping they would work better than my old ones did. And I haven't really used them for this purpose yet. I've been using them for other things. But jelly printing is one of my absolute favorite things to do. I'm not the best at it. But it is fun. You can't help but have fun. And you get to experiment with colors. That's what I like. I need to, when I cut more of these, I like to cut the edging out so it fits the thing, but I like to have it decorative. I need to put a little bit more of the white on the edge so that it fills the whole plate. It's almost pretty dry, so it's probably ready to pull. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. very happy with, and that was, I got those mats from Goodwill, so I don't even know where they came from originally, but that is not pulling well at all. That is still very wet. So let's move on. Let's do something light. I love this color. It's not, it's parchment. I use it way too much. I can't even get the lid closed. There we go. But it's gonna turn a little bit purple, I think. And when they mix colors like that, I don't like to truly have them blend because I think that's a nice added effect. But what kind of pattern do we want to do this time? We should mix it up, right? Here's a pattern. It's like a little mat I had, but I got it a long time ago. I don't remember what I got it for. Obviously, I used some of it, but I never, it's just been sitting unused, so I just started using it in my Gelli printing. It makes a really nice grid pattern. Let's do it that way. I'm going to try and do a double print off of this. So there's my grid. But on its own, it can be kind of boring. Let's see if I can pull this yet. Yeah, I think this is just going to need 2 pulls. I think I put too much paint on this. So this, it doesn't look all that great, but that one's going to look amazing. So I'm going to let that dry. So I need a 3rd color to go on that. Color that would match both of those. Let's do the would the white be too much, too close? Ooh. Let's do this and see if we can get that pretty color, because it mixed before with the other colors. But now that it's, the paint's all dry, again, look, that's way too much paint for this small paint, for this small thing. Oops. There really is still a lot of paint. Let's get rid of some of that. Put something down on this. So we did a grid. So I got this little thing. I think it's for cleaning brushes or something, but I never use it for that, but it's really pretty amazing for this. If I don't move it, which I just did, so that'll be interesting. I'm going do more of these things. I don't know how much this will show up, but oh, no till we try, right? That's pretty cool, but look how much is still left. I really need, just gonna have to let that sit for a while. We are going to throw white on it. I didn't put very much on it at all, so the purple you see comes from the roller that I used on this plate. I'm just going to let that sit for a while. I think I'm going to do this. Probably didn't let this dry long enough. It's my biggest failing. I don't know if that's enough paint. We're going to call it enough. And we're going to put that on a different kind of paper. It is. You can get some really ugly pools from Gelli Prints, but you can get the most amazing things that you probably couldn't get anywhere else, any other way, unless you're just an absolute superb artist. And yes, there are people out there that can do it, but not many of us. These are both going to have to sit, so I'm going to see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, let's try this now. This I'm going to call it interesting, but not pleased. I've lost the original pattern altogether. But I do like the colors, so I'm probably going to end up cutting this up for bits and pieces. Let's check this one out. Hey, more has come up. I'm getting some really funky pulls here. I really kind of like them. All three of these have come because I'm just trying to pull up paint. That's the amazing thing of Gelli Prints. This was the first, second, third. But there's not much left on there, so I'm just going to leave that for whatever comes next. So sometimes I just like to play around with paints, get designs with the paints. So when I do that, I roll the paint on the small one, and then I create patterns on the big one so that I don't have big blotches on the big one. The small one's going to get big blotches, but I'm not worried about it. So I end up usually using, I think I'll use this one. I'm just going to turn this way. Oops. closer to me. There we go. And what have we not used? Go ahead, yell at it. We have not used the brown. Let's go with some, let's do a little neutral palette over here. And maybe some of the green. Before I do the green, I'm going to pull. Because if I don't pull, it's just going to be a different color brown. So sometimes those are actually really cool. Just little partial prints. Now we'll do the green. This is one of my favorite colors in the paints that I have. The green gray, I really like it. Does really well in neutral palettes. It's not a neutral, but it's a nice accent. It's the nice soft pop-up color. Maybe a little bit of this. Just a little bit. I don't know if it's going to show up since it's on the back side, but we're going to see. I think it's pretty. We'll do another piece of paper. Still wet. That's still wet. This on the back side of this one. Oop. I don't want to smear it. Pressing down. Put this over there. I have very limited workspace. We live in a small house. We have one room dedicated to our gaming. The other one's our bedroom, and then the spare bedroom is dedicated to our hobbies and crafts. And so we have to split this room in half. There is a very neutral background, so the next time I pull a print or something, I'm going to use this to be the background for it. So I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. That's pretty cool. Now let's do blue. Blue and yellow, cadmium yellow. Cadmium anything is amazing. Probably get some greens in here because of this. The yellow's probably going to turn mostly green. It's okay. Green's a cool color. I don't know how to say this. Someone asked me in one of my videos what color green I used. It was for my bubble bubble paints, and I'm not even going to attempt it. I don't want to be, but Verde, whatever that word is. Every three, I would name any of those if I could name that one word, and I can't. Yeah. We'll fix that in a minute. My favorite prints I'll usually save, and I'll make a copy so that I can reuse them. And the other ones I just put in my journals and use them as background noise. I think I'm going to start here in a second. Doing prints again. This, and we're going to leave that like that. I moved my camera, my iPhone off of the table. It was attached to the table, and it was shaking all over the place. I since have moved it to be attached to my shelving unit, and I'm hoping the shaking ceases for you guys. That is a lovely shaded background. I can see doing a lot of that in like the spring months. I really love the multiple colors of yellows and greens in there. I like that one. Now, look what we haven't done the pink. Magenta. Magenta. It'll be interesting to see what color pops out with this color being this way. Oh, kept it pink. I got something on my wheel. Probably some dried up paint. There, I got it. I have a fingerprint in my thing now. Ooh, you know what would be really cool? I'm gonna do it. If I get enough pink on here. Back to the teardrops, because I think pink and black. When was that in style? Was that in like the 1990s? Is it back in style? I don't know. I do like it. I'll do the teardrops again with this. This is not going to go well. I've already gotten some really cool patterns on that. See, now I need a third jelly print so I can mess around with it while these are drying. I didn't see here, I didn't press down enough. Got too sloppy. since we're waiting, I'm not going to do the other side. I'm tempted to do pink and purple because I like those colors for reasons. But no, I really think, I wish I had a closer to black than this, just for this. But I don't know if it's just because of the times, but it is near impossible to find white and black. This is the closest I could find a white, and this is the closest I can find a black. And yes, I love these colors, but sometimes you want white and black. All I have left in my white is this, and it's getting close to the end, and I don't have a replacement. Nope, I hit the camera. Sorry about that. See, and this one still has the grunge from the underneath, so it's going to be really interesting when it gets pulled. It's still very wet. That would be crazy. Those two together. This is my task that I do that teaches me patience. I don't know if I ever learned from it, but it is a good exercise in patience. I always get a bunch of the grunge on the edges, but by the end of the night when I start doing the pulls to clean the plate, if you just put a little water on the edges and then you do the roller on them and stuff, it'll all come off. And if not, I don't know if this is the proper way to clean your jelly plate, but I'll just do a little dishwashing soap just to clean off the little stuff. Some people never clean their plates. They'll get them as clean as they can with pulls, and then they'll put them away because they say that that's just extra stuff to put on your next pull the next time you pull it out. But I think those people probably use their jelly plates more often. Whereas me, I don't go, once I do these papers, I don't go through them like in a week or two. It'll take me a couple of months, so I don't want that stuff sitting on my jelly plate for two to 3 months. Okay, let's try this. The pink and the brown would be cool too. Let's do the pink and brown over here. Let's put this in this corner. That pull paper, it did. Look at that. Don't leave your roller lying down on paper. That was not intended. This may burn this pull, but only if I use that one. Ta-da! While that's sitting, we're going to put the brown burnt umber on this one. black, apparently. There was some left on that. There's too much on this, so... So my camera got full again. I really need to get a new one. I think we're looking this weekend to get me one. But I actually heard the ting when it happened, so I think you'll be able to still see this pool. It's been sitting here for quite some time because I've been trying to clean up the storage, so I don't know how much more I can video, but at least I can get this pool for you. That is so pretty. I might use some of this in my current journal. And this one I did with the burnt sienna. The pink and the burnt sienna. See, the longer you wait, the more it cleans the plate. So all the little specks that were sitting on my plate for the longest time on this one, they're there. So that's got a lot of different colors in it if you look at the right angle. But those are these, and I'm going to record more, but I'm not going to suffer through it tonight. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of storage real quick again. But I will show you what I've got so far. Oh, that was just clearing the plate. All of these were just... Nope, I stacked them before they were, but sometimes I do this on purpose. This one's not on purpose, but I can make this where it doesn't put a hole in the other page. I like the effect that it does on these pages. I do that sometimes. This, not so much, but it does bring character to the page. So there's those. Here's this one. These were my first pulls. My first pulls always are just kind of getting the plate jump started. I don't know if that's a thing, but I just like to do it. And here's the blue. This is the very first pull with the thing. And where's the other half? Oh, and here's some of these. These were other just... This was a failed pull, I think, but I'm gonna be able to use all of these. I really love the colors in this one. But these are the all-stars. Those two. And this one. I really like those. I think those. I really like that one. And that one. All these look really cool together. So yeah, but I will do more. I planned on doing a lot more patterns, but not tonight apparently. But I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I will be posting another one of these really soon as I get a new phone. So please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. There will be more to come. Thank you.